please stand and join us for the national anthem? Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning, Highlanders.
Good morning.
It is with great excitement that we gather here today to celebrate a momentous occasion in our school's journey, our groundbreaking ceremony. This is not just the start of a construction project, it is the beginning of a new chapter with opportunities for our students to learn, to grow, and to thrive. Today we stand on the brink of a transformation that will enhance our school's learning environment and better prepare our students for the future. We are thrilled to announce the addition of innovative classroom spaces that will foster creativity and collaboration. These classrooms are designed with the latest educational practices in mind, ensuring our students can engage with their learning in a dynamic and in a meaningful way. Additionally, our middle school renovations will breathe new life into our facilities, creating an environment where our students can explore, experiment, and discover their passions. These changes reflect our commitment to supporting our middle schoolers as they navigate this critical stage in their educational journey. We are also excited to unveil new pre-K classrooms that will provide our youngest learners with a solid foundation. These classrooms will be vibrant, welcoming spaces that encourage curiosity and play, elements that are essential to early childhood education. We believe that investing in our youngest students is investing in our Highlands community and our collective future. And let's not forget the state-of-the-art renovations to our Media Center. This will be a hub of creativity and learning for all of our students, equipped with the latest technology and resources that empower all of our pre-K through 12th grade students to become critical thinkers and innovators. Our Media Center will be a space where imagination knows no bounds and where every student, faculty, and staff can find their passion. None of this would be possible without the unwavering support of our community, our dedicated staff, and the vision of our school leadership and our school board. Together, we are building not just new classrooms and facilities, but a brighter future for every student who walks through our doors. As we turn the soil today, let us remember that this groundbreaking represents more than just renovation and construction. It symbolizes our commitment to nurturing young minds and shaping the leaders of tomorrow. Thank you for being here to celebrate this important milestone with us. Together, we are creating a vibrant learning environment that will inspire generations to come, not only for the Highlands community, but for all of Macon County schools. Let's get started on this exciting journey together. May God continue to bless Highlands School. It is now my pleasure to welcome our good friend, our fearless leader, and our school board member, Miss Hillary Wilkes, to the podium.
It's a good day, y'all. It's a long time coming. Oh, I am going to need these. 6.5 years ago, in May of 2018, a group of us met to discuss the potential for renovations to the Media Center at Highlands School. From that original meeting, the Advanced Highlands Education Committee was formed. Sorry, you guys are wonderful to be here today. Whew. Also known as AHEC, or finally to our committee as the Library Peeps. My fellow peeps are Janice Raby, Jim Tate, Melissa Delaney, Stephanie McCall, Derek Taylor, Jeff Weller, Lee Hartman, and Jody Pearson. I'm sorry, I read this like 10 times. This is really important. Those first months, we formed a plan to identify key stakeholders and potential supporters of a renovation and sent a survey to the school faculty to gather their input. We received overwhelming responses addressing critical deficiencies they saw in their classrooms and on campus for real-time technology needs. Knowing the county budget was already stretched, we put a pin in our mission to update the library and set to work raising funds to bolster the technology at school. Once our mission got out, the community response was immediate, with our local papers and volunteer clubs constantly shining a light on our efforts. Piggybacking on a significant contribution from the Williams Family Foundation, and with the help from many donors like the Wilson family, AHEC board members, the Highlands Rotary, and Mountain Findings, and with significant grants from the Highlands Cashers Health Foundation, Tim Burrell and his team at Central Office put our dollars to work, and our school was blessed with an influx of iPads, laptops, smart boards for every classroom, and even a set of Google virtual reality goggles. With the technology needs addressed, we were able to pivot back to our original mission of updating the Media Center to more effectively serve the K-12 population we have here on campus. We launched an advanced planning study generously funded by donors like the Bryson family and David and Debbie Bach, and the study brought key stakeholders to the table over multiple meetings. We're grateful to the teachers, Central Office team, administrators, and community leaders who participated in that study, as it gave us a clear understanding of the relevant needs, not only of our current student population, but of the community, and in particular, our preschool-aged population. With over 50 families on the waiting list at both child care facilities in town and full pre-K rooms at both sites, we saw an opportunity to tackle this issue as part of the Highlands School renovation project. We could not have gotten to the point where we were ready to present our findings and long-term goals to the school board and the commissioners without the backing of our then principal, Brian Jetter, alongside Ms. Holbrooks, who has played an integral role from the beginning. Our librarian, Ms. Getz, helped bring focus to the needs of the Media Center. Allison Tate brought the community's urgent pre-K needs to the forefront of our conversations, and Brooke Keener from Central Office came with knowledge and expertise in existing pre-K classrooms and how to best serve our rising kindergartners. When the time came to address this project with the school board in late winter 2022, we were able to present a clear plan because of the extensive work of the Advanced Planning Committee and our partnership with Novus Architects. Project managers Emily Kite and Jonathan Kapp conducted a thorough review of our existing campus and brought forward a holistic vision for CTE and makerspace renovations, pre-K incorporation, new space for much-needed offices, and the plan for a new building. From the beginning, we received unanimous support from our superintendent at the time, Dr. Chris Baldwin, and my fellow board members at the time, our chair, Jim Breedlove, Tommy Cabe, Carol Arnold, and Missy Evans. With the study and the plans approved, our work to fund this project was just getting started. And many folks have spent countless hours in meetings working together to make sure it is done right the first time, as well as fiscally responsible. We are all grateful to the staff that supports our liaison committee, including former County Manager Derek Rowland and his team, our Superintendent Josh Lynch and the Central Office team, including our ever-organized Board Clerk Renee Burt, Todd Gibbs with his work on our RFQ and RFP journeys, and Tracy Talent and his incredible maintenance team that provides guidance and partnership with the architects and construction crews across the county. Our architects at LS3P also work tirelessly, with Emily and her team providing detailed information at late-night commission meetings and early morning liaison meetings. Former Commissioner Jim Tate put this project on the map and paved the way for the initial funding needed to bring a concrete plan to the table. Former Commissioner Ronnie Beal gave us much-needed early support. Commissioner Gary Shields has been a vocal proponent of this project from its inception, and he and Commissioner Josh Young gave vital feedback and support to launch us from the liaison setting out to bid. Commissioner Danny Antoine has been a consistent supporter of the needs of our school children and the Highlands School Project. Our Highlands representative, Commissioner John Sherrill, has played a critical role in the funding status of our project, in particular keeping us on track to wrap construction by the end of next summer. Funding capital projects within any school system is a mountain to climb. There are many, many needs, and it is not an easy task to prioritize those needs. Our county is blessed with a Board of Education who prioritizes the needs of our students, and Highlands has been blessed with the consistent, unwavering, unanimous support of this project by our current board, Jim Breedlove, Missy Evans, Deidre Breeden, and Stephanie Lassiter. Without their support and acknowledging Highlands School as a top priority, we would not be celebrating today. I cannot underscore how proud I am to serve on our Board of Education with each of them. When we stand here in a year or so to cut the ribbon upon the completion of all the construction and renovation, the fruits of these labors will be left in the most competent, capable hands I know of, and that is the administration and faculty of our wonderful school. We have the best teachers and coaches, janitorial team, cafeteria staff, and principals, and they deserve to work in a school that will rise to meet their needs and the needs of the students. It doesn't just take a village, it truly takes an army. Please let us show thanks to all of those that I mentioned and the many, many others who have been part of this process. We have a very special guest with us who has also played a key role in funding our county in Raleigh. And I would like to introduce our school board chair, Mr. Jim Breedlove, to talk about him.
I'm not letting Hillary get away quite that easily. I hope the people of Highlands really understand what a treasure you have in this person. She truly bleeds Highlander blood. She has been your advocates. She has worked as hard as she possibly can, and she's always looking to try to improve the education of students, not only in Macon County, but especially here in Highlands. All right? She truly has. And don't let her not, I mean, please, when this is over, tell her thank you. Because I promise you, she has been unwavering. I think I may have used that word already, but she is the reason, one of the primary reasons we're all here. So I hope y'all understand and appreciate her and value her friendship as much as I do, Hillary. Thank you. It is my honor to introduce our next speaker. Honestly, I don't think he needs a lot of introduction, but I'm proud that I was asked to do that. Mr. Corbin and I have been friends for over 40 years. I've seen him progress from, and the first time we were together was as JCs, Franklin JCs, which was a civic group, a service group that helped make Macon County better. And Kevin was a member of that. Then I've sat and watched him work his way up and ascend his way with always the goal, it's not personal, it's not about ego with Kevin, it's about serving the people, first in Macon County, as a school board chairman for 20 years, as a commissioner, how many years was it, Kevin? 2 terms, 8 years. House of Representatives, and now our state senator representing this district. And folks, we could not be luckier that he is representing us, because I promise you, his thoughts are about what is the best for this community. It really, truly is. And I think he does the things kind of like I do. I'm going to say something kind of silly. I've been asked myself, kind of wandering off the track a little bit, why do I do what I do? All I want y'all to do is turn around and look back. Look back at these faces that you're looking back behind us back here. How can anyone not say this is our most important resource of our county, of our nation, and it's important that these children receive the education they're entitled to make sure that as they move forward and become adults, they also contribute and are model citizens. And this is what today's ceremony is all about. Today's ceremony is about celebrating and advance for these young people, making things better for them, and making things better for the Highlands community as a whole. All right? I think each and every one of you here feel the same way, and that's wonderful. So without further ado, I'm humbled and honored to introduce my friend, Mr. Senator, I said that on purpose, Kevin Corbett. Thank you.
Good morning. How you guys doing today? First of all, I want you to know it's very important for me to be here today. Your principal called me sometime back and asked if I could be here, and I said yes. And I don't know if you noticed, since then we had a little rainstorm a couple of weeks ago, and so we're going back to Raleigh today. We passed a $273 million relief package about 2 weeks ago. I'm getting in the car as soon as I leave here, driving down to Raleigh, and we're putting together what's going to be a you're hearing it first from me here, a multi-billion, with a B, relief package. It's going to be the most expensive project in the state's history. Fortunately, we put money aside. We have a savings account. We have a fund balance that we're going to pay for that. So we don't have to ask you, the taxpayers, to pay anything. We have that money set aside. But as I've told folks, for years we have paid our taxes, and we have joyfully given that money for storm relief on the coast and in other parts of the country. And it's our turn. This is when this has hit us, and so that's where I'll be leaving as soon as I leave here to go down there and pass that package. So thank you for having me today. This is really kind of a crazy day for me. I'm so proud of this school. You know, you guys are very unique. You know that? How many K-12 schools are there in North Carolina? Do you know? 3. Guess where 2 of them are? Macon County. So, yeah, I was a county commissioner, and before that I was on the school board, and I had to remind myself, because when we get older we forget dates and things, Mr. Breedlove. But I remember back in the mid-90s, we came to a point, I was on the school board, I was chairman then, and don't age me, I was very young at that point. I think I was 7 when I was, but we came up with a long-range plan. We need a 25-year plan to bring our schools up to where they need to be, because they weren't there. We had old school, aging schools. So we started in the project, and you know what the very first thing in that project was? That building. And I just went and looked inside to remind myself, and there's my name on that plaque, and it says 1995. That's almost 30 years ago. So I got to thinking, some of you kids here, your parents may not have been born when we built that building, and here I have the privilege of being here to be here for the addition and these wonderful things you're doing. But Highlands is indeed a unique place. A K-12 school is unusual in North Carolina. And some of you guys will remember this, when I first went to Raleigh back in 2016, that's been almost 8 years ago now, we had realized it's very expensive to run K-12 schools. I think you guys know that, because the numbers are smaller. You don't have the numbers to make things work sometimes, food and athletic programs and all those things. And Macon County had 2 K-12 schools. So I worked with some of my fellow legislators in Raleigh, and we came up with a bill basically that described the remote schools, and it's all this wording we came up with attorneys, and so we basically passed a law that says if you have a remote K-12 school, you get extra money. And so even today we have that in the state budget. It's $1.5 million comes to Macon County schools to make sure you have enough funding to keep Nantahala and Highlands open and functioning the way they are. So that, thanks to the state of North Carolina for putting that in the budget and for keeping that in the budget. This is going to be a wonderful addition to this school. I want to personally thank the school board members, the county commissioners that have been mentioned. I won't go back through that, but thank you for your leadership in seeing this need. At the same time, Franklin High School obviously needed replacing, and a lot of funding there. The commissioners had the vision to go ahead and fund this project as well, and that was the right thing to do. I want to thank my friend Jim Tate. I see Jim sitting here. When I left the county commission, I was chairman, and Jim stepped in, and I won't say fill my shoes. He more than filled my shoes. This guy did a fabulous job. I know you know what an advocate he is for Macon County, and especially for Highlands. So Jim, I just wanted to personally thank you for your leadership. But with me, this is full circle. I was involved in funding this building, and now I'm here to say congratulations on adding this part to your school. It's going to be a great thing. And I think it says more than that. I think what it says is Macon County is committed to Highlands School. I think that's what it says. Macon County and North Carolina are committed to Highlands School for the long term. So, God bless you. Thank you for having me today. This is a great day. I appreciate the invitation. God bless North Carolina. God bless Highlands School. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming today. Students, this is all for you guys. So we love you guys. We're looking forward to the future. There's so many people that I could thank, but I think you guys have done it all. When I got the assistant principal position, Stephanie McCall was our representative at the board, and she did a phenomenal job. Hillary took the position after Stephanie, and she has done a phenomenal job. They have advocated for us and our needs here at Highlands School. You probably have heard me say this at a lot of award ceremonies, but I'm blessed to be here. I love this position. I love my kids. I love my job. A lot of people ask why I drive 45 minutes. It's not because of the building. It's because of my teachers and my students and the community. A lot of people think of Highlands School as the heart of the community, but it's really the people that are in the community. If I need a pothole filled in the back, I call the town. If I need a sidewalk replaced, I have Mr. Bryson showing up to replace it. So we have so many awesome community members that do so many things for us. One of my teachers, and she doesn't know that I'm going to say this right now, so she might hurt me, but one of my teacher's assistants, she came and she gave me 2 thank you cards to give to our board and our commissioners. This lady is a special part of this community. She went to school K-12 here. She's worked at Highlands School for over 30 years. So instead of you all getting this envelope with this card in it, I thought maybe you could put a face with a name, and she could come up and read her thank you cards to you all. So Miss Reed, if you could step up here for just a minute.
Number one, it's good. I don't like to talk. I know I'm the school cut up, and I really don't do this sort of thing. But I will begin with our county commissioners. Macon County Commissioners, I would like to thank each of you for the new renovations coming our way here at Highlands School. I am a former student, alumni of Highlands School, graduating here in 1978, and I know most of you know that I'm just 25. And I have been employed here now for 32 years. We have experienced a few renovations over the years, but as our school is aging, these renovations are a necessity for us. I greatly appreciate you helping our school receive these much-needed renovations, and I'm excited for the construction to begin. Thank you again for all you do for our schools, communities of Macon County. Thank you. And our Macon County School Board, Hillary, and the rest of you, thank you for all your hard work for our Highlands School and the new renovations. I know it hasn't been easy and it's a long road to travel, but we really appreciate everything. We, like I said, have experienced few renovations over the years, and while I've been here, I know the high school wing, the middle school wing. I just went to school in the elementary wing. That's all that was here. So it has grown, but it needs help. But I greatly appreciate everything you have done for our schools, all the schools in Macon County. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Reed. Well, without further ado, we're going to have the actual groundbreaking ceremony now. Afterwards, we would love for you guys to stay with us. We're actually going to have a ceremony inside, upstairs a reception in the middle school art room, and we have drinks and coffee. I think it's about time for where's Mr. Beecher Allison? About time for you to get to work, right? He's going to be our superintendent on the job, and he's going to do a great job. We're excited. But we are going to kind of transition now over here. You guys are welcome to stay in your seats or stand over here next to the fence, but we're going to transition to the actual ceremony now. Thank you all for coming today. We appreciate it.
A few minutes later.
Renee, how does that look? Looks good. Who are we looking at first? Right here in the middle.
It's right here in the middle. Are you guys all looking over here?
Everybody smile.
Everybody's smiling. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
Thank you.
Can you give us a 1, 2, 3?
Oh, another one? Right here. One more at me. 1, 2, 3. And one more. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's do a dirt shot.
Yeah.
Dirt shot.
Ready? 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's the way to do it. That's awesome. Good job.
Hey, Hillary, I got that on video for you.
A few minutes later.
Should we take the Sarah. Hillary, are you going to stay in with them?
A few minutes later.
Right on Todd.
Okay.
Oh, there's Jack. Yeah, you should do it.
Let me have your phone.
It's like a wedding.
Sailor, scoot that way. All right, y'all, look at me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Will you in the back left slide in a little bit? There we go. That's cool. Thank you.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
A few minutes later.
Oh, I should
You want to jump in there just so we can get all you guys?
Hi.
Yeah, I'm here.
This is great for the annual. Oh, yeah.
Y'all look at me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm good. Who's are
Sarah, do you want to jump in?
We need to see some of those shovels.
I'll get one with Mr. Boyce.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.